Things I wish I knew when I started. So the very first thing I wish I knew when I started was, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So I shouldn't expect results from day to day because this is oversaturated. There are a lot of people doing what I'm doing. If I keep working, and this is really what I love doing, it will show in the long run. There's this trend right now that everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is cool, but I think it's fake because not all people are meant to be entrepreneurs. If you go on social media, everyone is showing their Teslas and laptops and what's in my travel case 2023, how much passive income I made last year. The truth is we all have our dream and our own way of achieving that dream. Even if it means going back to school for a few years. Even if it means, if you work in the film or photo industry, being an assistant for someone who's better than you. It will lead to so many good things if you're just willing to learn. So it's cool to be an entrepreneur, but is this really a business or something you're meant to do, or are you just riding a trend? I think we all have that friend that got a Canon DSLR and sold it 3 or 4 months later because he doesn't have time for this hobby. Like trips to Bali are cheap, or like everywhere you see there's this magical waterfall that can go viral on social media. It takes skill and preparation and time to get to that level where everything you shoot is beautiful. Gear acquisition syndrome, guys, is real. And it's like every other video on YouTube is something about a gear review. And it's great if you're someone who makes money, who makes a living off of a camera or a gear of some sorts. But I think it's more about the idea than the actual gear being used to implement it. I follow this cinematographer, Matteo Bertoli, on YouTube, and he made a post last week, I think, about when he was younger, he wanted an Arri Alexa, but now that he has the money to buy an Arri Alexa, all he wants are a few good actors and a good script. And again, it's about the idea behind that video, the idea behind that film, and not just the gear used to implement it. And this is a great segue into the third thing I wish I knew when I was starting up, which is save your money. Save your money for rainy days, save your money for taxes. It goes a long way. It's an industry where most people don't make money from their gear. I compare it to betting because a lot of people watch sports, but most people who bet on sports don't make money. It's the same thing with wannabe photographers or filmmakers or videographers. You spend thousands and thousands on cameras and gears and accessories and probably won't be getting that money back next year or ever if you give up. So invest in yourself, be smart with your money, have patience, and keep working.